Hello? Here we are. Wait, what? Hold on. Sorry. Today's a mess. Sorry I'm late. There we go. Technical difficulties. But yeah, hello. Hello, welcome in, Ray. It is indeed arting time. Sorry I'm a little late. Hope you're all having a good day so far. I was doing warm-ups while having breakfast. Because I could not stop myself from thinking about Shadow Vanilla again. And I've been wanting to animate so bad, but I have other projects that have to go first, so I haven't been animating. Welcome to whenever that project is finished, get ready for some cookie animation. Because it's all I've been wanting to do for weeks. I'll be get well soon. Spread throat sucks. Yeah. Thank you. I don't know if I have like a slight cold in my system somewhere. I don't feel like otherwise unwell. So I hope it just quietly goes away eventually and doesn't turn into a whole like full-on cold. That'd be annoying. When you said warm-ups, I thought you were on your anime gladiator training arc for a sec. For art warm-ups. Yeah, as student art warm-ups. Part of the reason that I wanted to do comfort characters today is because I have news about the comfort character reference sheet. You remember a couple streams ago how we were talking about how the reference sheet could use an update? I may or may not have done that, and we have a lot more characters on the reference sheet now that we can draw at the drop of a hat without having to go look for references, so that's great. And I figured, these are not new, by the way. There's only one of these that is technically new in here, and I'm still debating if he's gonna stay on this reference sheet. But like otherwise, these have all already been in the comfort corner for like years and years, and I just haven't put them on the reference sheet for whatever reason, so they're in here now. If your throat's itching, yeah, system's fighting something, supposed to get all the remedies. Yeah. I've been putting honey in my tea. I should probably... What else are you supposed to do? Like, ginger? Like, ginger shavings in tea or ginger roots? Whatever you're supposed to do, I should probably do that. You can't forget about the... It's Arcadia Troll, Mr. Friendly Fire. Yeah. Down here. Also, this reference of Dooksy is so funny. Just T-posing Dooksy. The girl from Project Sakai, real specific, I know. Kind of, yeah, I don't think it's been confirmed that they're a trans girl. Because, I haven't been active in the fandom for a while. Last I heard, they use they-them pronouns, and is like, trans feminine, but we don't know exactly how they identify. But yes. Lennon Mizuki from Project Sakai. Let's have a little tour, shall we? 'Cause up here we oh yeah, the height reference. Kind of a nightmare to put together at this point, honestly. Also, this is really funny. love putting Blinky next to Mr. Crawling. Great. Well, I'll turn the game. Let's see. Yeah, but yeah, hey. Let me double check that actually. Project Sakai Wiki. Just in case, because I figure if that has been revealed, they would have changed the pronouns on the wiki. Nope. Gender still says unknown. Okay. That the troll's head was small, but he's huge. Yeah, no, he's really tall. Pretty much all the trolls are really big in Tales of Arcadia. Yeah, we've got our usuals here in this corner, and then Tales of Arcadia stuff, and Ravio, Project Sakai, Ski and Len. Keyfree is here on trial mode at the moment. We'll see if he stays. For now, he's here. I haven't finished watching even all the episodes that are out yet of Witch Hat Atelier, but yeah, he might stay. Maybe. Snufkin, Shadow from we got so many shadows in here. We got Shadow the Hedgehog, we got a Shadow Link from Four Swords, specifically, not Shadow Link from any other Zelda game. And then Shadow Milk. We got 3 shadows: Rainbow Dash, Inosuke, Riku, Makoto and Rin, Haruhi, Sans. It feels really funny to put Sans in here among everyone else. And Tanjiro, Kinma, Gary's in here permanently now. Is that ibuprofen guy from Kingdom Hearts? You could probably use an ibuprofen. Is there a meme? If that's a meme, I don't know that meme, unfortunately. But yeah, Riku from Kingdom Hearts. Honestly, like, just overall in general, but Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories and Forward, pretty much. Yeah. Mitsuri Kirishima, Tamaki, Kokushibo and Akaza, which I don't have a good explanation here for them being here. They're just here. They showed up in my brain after I read the manga, and they have refused to leave afterwards. So that's how that's going. I know I'm in a let's take ibuprofen together meme. I see. Yeah, you know, that checks out. That feels in character. Is that my face, by the way? I'm glad to hear that. I was slightly worried being judged for that one. But yeah. Also, I put my Polites design in here next to Hermes. He's here now. Let's see, Mr. Chopped, and I put a like close-up picture of Shigaraki, because this reference that I already had in here is not going to be super helpful for drawing his face. Is that everyone? No, I did add Albedo was here previously, but I added Tainari and Fremine also. So they're in here now. Yeah, I think that's about everyone. Everyone new at least. Yay. I do think the reference is really funny. Some of these I like, some of the pictures I took from my already like work in progress height reference document that I have for, like, I have a folder for each fandom I'm in. And the ones that I have for Inosuke and Akaza are the action figures, because I could not find a single like illustration where they are standing up straight from a like workable perspective to put in a reference sheet. So I just got a picture of the action figures and put them in here, and yeah. Where's Inosuke? There he is. I know I did with a certain character, but his backstory got me in the feels. Yeah, same. Also, this does contain this video I'm about to talk about does contain spoilers for his backstory, but if you know his backstory, I would recommend a animatic called Flower Thief. I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, Flower Thief is the name of the song, and it's like it's a really good music video that made me feel a lot of things, and it's about his backstory. I believe it was animated by Kurates. I don't know how to pronounce their name, but they've done a lot of Genshin stuff before, so that's how I know about them. Yeah, that animatic, wonderful. I'm gonna leave that open there just in case we need a bigger view of it, because I do have it open here on the side, but it is quite small. So I don't know if I was going silly brain, but did you post the ref sheet at some point in Tumblr? I did, and then I got self-conscious about it, and so I deleted it. But it was up there for like an hour or two a couple of days ago. Yeah. I'm not actually sure where we're starting today. Like who we're gonna draw first? I feel like I want to start with one of the ones, one of the new ones. This reference sheet. See, I knew I saw it. It's understandable. To me, sharing thoughts to my own but delete them after I feel like they're too cringe. Yeah, I've been there a lot too. Yeah. Maybe I'll repost it at some point, but it is not today. I pick ibuprofen, okay, after your choice. Okay, Riku is standing in queue to be drawn next. I think let's do Claire first. Let's zoom in my tiny reference over here first. I love Claire. She's amazing, but I have grievances about the voice acting pick. Unfortunately, the voice is great. Like, it is the perfect voice for her. However, I feel like they also kind of picked because she screams well. Like she knows how to do. I'm not actually sure the name of her voice actor, but her voice actor knows how to do like a horror movie scream, a really good one. And I have slight suspicions that they picked her because of that, which is kind of unfortunate. Because sometimes it brings like me out of the immersion because the acting isn't great in parts, even though the voice is perfect for her. Yeah. Specifically, Riku reaching his arm out, offering it, posing ibuprofen together optional. I haven't seen that meme, but I know exactly what scene they used to make that meme. That's a Kingdom Hearts 1 intro cutscene. And he's standing on, like, on the shore, and there's, like, an ocean behind him, right? You know, I'm not caught up on all the Kingdom Hearts stuff, so I would have to catch up to be entirely sure on this, but honestly, like, Kingdom Hearts, any Kingdom Hearts, like, could probably have a scene like that realistically. I don't know if they have ibuprofen in the world of Kingdom Hearts, but like, Riku, just like, anything after the point of Kingdom Hearts 2, walking up to Sora being like, hey, should we just, like, go take some ibuprofen and, like, a healthy, safe amount and feel, like, not painful for a while? And Sora would be like, what's the point of that? And Riku would be like, you have been through the freaking end of the world. You're coming with me now and we're taking a rest. Post Kingdom Hearts 2 Riku, especially. Like, they have been through hell together. Give them both a break, please. Besides the sore throat and our training arc, how are you doing lately? I'm mostly good. I'm a little stressed. I got a message that my library book is, I have to go back with it this week to the library, and I haven't started reading it yet. So the plan is, after stream today, because I don't have anything else I need to do today, so after stream today, I am going to spend the entire rest of the day reading this book from start to finish, and hopefully finish it on time. And that's the only plan I got. Don't mind me just, like, trying to draw the Scathroon from memory here. That's her magic staff. This probably isn't right. But I do know it is extremely asymmetrical. But yeah, other than that, I've been good. I'm just, like, hoping I can finish this this book in time. Excuse me. Really, I barely caught up, says the one who played it. Who played it once with 15 minutes. Yeah, no, but it's just like I haven't I haven't finished the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC, and so I haven't played the game that comes after it. And it's kind of lucky for me that Kingdom Hearts is slightly on a hiatus until they figure out what they're gonna do for 4. You know, Square Enix got chaos going on right now. But yeah, I really got some catching up to do before Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out. I'd be stressed too. I had a feeling the librarians have started seeking peeps out. I myself stopped reading because finals exams happened. Last exam was all I survived, I think. Hey, exams are never fun. I crossing my fingers that you made it through the exam well. Legit had to do some maths to see my margin of failing, and so far my grades are high enough to save me from a vicious grade. I hope that goes well. True, they're dealing with Final Fantasy shenanigans at the moment. Yeah, I follow a YouTuber who usually reports on Kingdom Hearts stuff, and he's been doing so for the past like 13 years or something. I think maybe it's not actually that long, but it sure feels like it's been a full decade. I think I've been following him for the past... Yeah, I've been following him for the past 10 years, and he was going for a while before then. But anyway, since there's no Kingdom Hearts news at the moment, he's been doing like updates on the internal workings of Square Enix. And hearing about it seems like chaos, honestly. So I'm hoping they figure all that stuff out, and I would be really upset if we end up it's got there's what if Kingdom Hearts 4 got cancelled? That would be heartbreaking. I'm kind of nervous that it's actually not gonna happen. I thought about putting a reference of player's armor as well on the reference sheet, but then I was like, I don't want to ever have to draw that armor, actually. Never mind. It's one of those things that like they could I'm pretty sure they could only do that sort of armor because it's a 3D show, 3D animated show. I couldn't imagine animating that armor in 2D. As long as they're not doing a GTA 6, I think we're good. Yeah, let's hope not. I think the whole thing is kind of on pause at the moment, because they seem to be focusing on Final Fantasy. But I hope that we will get there eventually. It's really, just think perspective-wise, thinking about when the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer came out, and I was super hyped to cosplay Strelitzia. It's kind of a weird thing because I've come out and transitioned since then, which is like feels really weird to think about. Oh yeah, also, because I haven't done any art or talked about it yet, happy Pride. Hope Pride is going well for everyone. Honestly, I got reminded, the first reminder for me, because I completely forgot that it was Pride, was the Cookie Run official YouTube community post, because they do a little art thing every year for Pride, and they actually put Cream Unicorn Cookie on there this year, which yay, very happy about that. But yeah, I saw that and was like, oh yeah, it's Pride. Yeah, discovered my flag, yeah. Oh, congratulations. Nice. think I kind of forgot because I found out late last year that Sweden technically celebrates Pride in August, and so for this year I've been really focused on like, because I only got there the last day because I didn't know about it last year. So this year I've been really focused on like, okay, I'm gonna get there on time this year for the celebration at like actually where I am. And so I kind of forgot that the internet, along with the US, celebrates it in June. But I'm really happy for you that you found your flag. Maybe if I don't get too stressed about this, like if I have some time left over, maybe I'll do a little thing for Pride, like a little drawing, actually in June. I could have sworn she wore earrings. Where'd I get that from? I guess we're doing season 1, Claire. They did end up doing the hair. Oh yeah, there's a slight you can see the armor slightly here. It's just a lot. Since art fights come around, I started drawing my D&D OC and oh, that sounds like a good time. Actually, I got recommended a video like just before I was about to go to bed yesterday, titled something along the lines of like how you should be preparing for art fight now. And I was like, okay, I will watch that tomorrow. So I'll probably try and make some time to watch that today, because I don't really know what to do. I haven't prepared any of the like OC page thingy that you're supposed to put, like the pictures you're supposed to put up on your art fight page. I haven't prepared anything for that. Almost done. My girl boss is looking slay. Ah, that's so good. A lot of plates. Yeah, let's just have like a close up here, like with all the patterns. Like, let me just hold on. I'm gonna get a picture of the armor in here temporarily. Oh yeah, there's this Catherine. Like, it's just I don't want to have to draw this armor ever. It looks so cool, but it's so detailed. There's so much stuff on it. But it does look really cool. Yeah. Also, I should probably save this. Hold on. Everyone's been maxing their quality for our fight. Meanwhile, I'm just drawing cel-shaded draft sheets to sum up their color palettes. That's probably what I would do too. Like, you wanna be able to clearly, like, if you copy the picture to put in your thing that you're drawing to have for like color references, you want to be able to just like color pick the colors off it. I think personally it's crazy to full render your rep sheets. One of our rep sheet is to show your character and how their palette and the design is placed. Yeah, exactly. You want to be able to see just see what everything is. Armor's gonna make me cry. That's as hard as Monster Hunter armor. Yeah, it's really detailed. And the three main characters each got a different set and they have different patterns and look different. Just, in that specific case, I'm very, very glad that the series is 3D animated, because we would never get that sort of armor in a 2D animated series. I feel like. It's been a little while since I actually, like, I don't know if that's true. I was gonna say it's been a while since I thought about Troll Hunter stuff, but that's not really true. I just started thinking about Angor Rot. I love Angor Rot's design and like backstory. It's really good. He's not on the reference sheet because he's too scary, but he's really cool. Someday I will draw him. But Mr. Crawling's there. Yeah, I guess I don't mean like design-wise scary. I mean like I like him a lot, but I don't consider him a comfort character because he's lore-wise scary, I think. Can I find a good picture of what he looks like? Oh, there is some really... Oh my gosh. There's some really good fan art with a post titled on Reddit titled, "What if Angor Rot didn't die and became a member of the Troll Hunters?" I wish he got a redemption arc. This is not a full... Oh, that's really dark actually. Can you see that? That's Angor Rot. He cool but spooky. Whenever I'm writing my my AU for Troll Hunters, I'm giving him that redemption arc because he deserves it. He also has really good backstory. He's kind of in the same party as Akaza in that sort of sense, where you meet him and he's really scary, and then you learn of his backstory, and like the reason why he is the way he is, and it doesn't make him less scary, but you like him more. You know, he's in that sort of character archetype kind of deal. Understandable, yeah. He's kind of like, if he got a redemption arc in like in the main series, he would definitely be on the reference sheet of the comfort characters, along with Blinky, Claire, and Dukesy. It's really sad, actually, because like he never gets to be an ally, but you get to see why he is the way he is, and you get to see some interactions that he has with like higher ups that he doesn't have a good relationship with in like the faction that he's in, and you feel so bad for him. Like, he deserves so much better. If he had been more like open to, if he'd been more open to asking for help from the main characters to get him out of the situation that he was in, he probably would have joined them and had a better life for it, honestly. Which is so sad to think about. Ever seen Deltarune Chapter 2? The characters there, there's a fan favorite, but I don't feel comfortable around them, but they're a good character. Oh. I don't think I have. I've seen... I played through Chapter 1 when it came out, but I haven't seen anything past that. Like, I've seen what some characters look like, but I don't really know anything about it. I do think it's really funny with Spamton though, because everyone, when I first started seeing stuff about him, everyone I saw posting about them was calling them Princess, and so I thought Spamton's name was Princess, because nobody would ever say their name. And I have since learned, I still don't know what the deal is with that character. Don't know anything about them, but I know they're not named Princess now. What does Angorad remind me of? Spore the game? Oh. Strangely, I get what you mean, but I don't know why either. It's like weirdly specific, but I definitely get the vibe. I guess that is kind of like a similar vibe with a lot of the characters in Troll Hunters, especially the non-human ones. They have kind of they very much have a video game kind of feel. Okay. Wow, my voice just went there. My bad. Okay, Riku is up next. Just zoom over the reference sheet. I kind of want to draw him with someone else though. We pick one more character to have Riku like interact with. The kind of interaction will depend on the other character, obviously, but like I just kind of want to. It's part of the reason why I wanted to have this reference sheet, because it's just like funny to put them in interactive situations where they have to talk to one another or react to one another. I think it'd be funny. Who would it be funny to have Riku interacting with? He's kind of... I think I would be drawing KH3 Riku, probably. So he's at like mostly the end of his emotional arc. He's kind of simmered down after everything that's happened. What about... I kind of wanna draw him with pure vanilla. Just because I think it'd be really cute. But I've been drawing so much pure vanilla. We'll start with Riku, and we'll see where the idea takes us. Because I think, as we've mentioned, he probably needs to take a painkiller. He needs a break so bad. He deserves a break. So I'm thinking, like, if he were to meet Pure Vanilla, I bet Pure Vanilla would be like, sit down, have a cup of tea. Let's think about something else, you know? So I'm just thinking, like, Riku sitting down with Pure Vanilla having a tiny tea party. Is that really that I feel like he would like that. Someone give this guy a break. I will say, I wish, I don't know how, if this is an unpopular opinion or not, but I wish they didn't cut his hair. Because I liked his Kingdom Hearts 2 hair. Welcome back, Ray. It's Riku time, yeah, it's Riku time. I have decided that we'll be drawing him having a tiny tea party with Pure Vanilla Cookie, because honestly they both need a break. But Pure Vanilla would definitely see him and be like, oh, you need time to breathe. Let's sit down with a cup of tea. They could probably both use this time. I'm just thinking about, like, Pure Vanilla's got some grieving to do, and last I left off in the series, Riku was desperately searching computers for missing friends, so I feel like he could use a break from that too. Yeah. They both need a break so bad. Right now I'm struggling with the OC's halo circles and its angles are a pain. Yeah. I've been thinking about the process of drawing circles a lot recently, actually, because of Witch Hat Atelier. I can feel, like, you know when you watch or read or, like, consume a piece of media and it speaks to your soul in a way that you can't explain. That's how I feel about Witch Hat Atelier at the moment. Like, I haven't watched... I haven't read the manga. I watched the first, like, 6 episodes of the anime, so it's not that much of it, right? But I can feel that when I finish this, like, as I get further into watching it, and let's be honest, I'm gonna pick up the manga because I will not be able to wait for the anime. I am going to need to learn to draw all of the magic sigils. And you have to be so good at drawing circles for that. So I've been thinking about drawing circles a lot because of that, and like, I'm gonna have to get a notebook, and I'm probably gonna copy all of the spells to have a notebook full of the Witchat Atelier spells. Unless they sell an official one at some point. I'm gonna have to draw one myself. Maybe I'll draw one myself, like, regardless. It's kind of on theme. But yeah, so I've been thinking about circles a lot. A banjo into my head. Riku, you need a break. Shadow Milk, bro, you need therapy. I don't think Shadow Milk knows what therapy is. Or he knows what it is and he thinks it's garbage. Like, or he doesn't believe in it, I don't think. Because I imagine Pure Vanilla has probably tried to take him to therapy. And Shadow Milk is like, I'm not. And no. He's the cookie of knowledge. There's no... I had to take it back. There's no way he doesn't know what therapy is at all, but there's no way he would go to it either. It's me with Mistborn right now. Every time I hold the coin, I just have a sudden urge to fly with it. Ah, it's cool. I want to say the whole magic system on Mistborn is summarized to eat iron, you get the magic of the Force. Or the powers of the Force. Wow. One moment, I gotta blow my nose. Bless you, I didn't hear anything, so you can. Yeah, thank you. I think I will probably remember for like the rest of my life the time that I forgot to mute my mic. So it's good to know that I did manage. I tried to click the button and I like clicked next to it or something. Whatever it was, I always double check now. One of those things you'll remember forever. Where do we put Pure Vanilla in this scene? Because he'll be so small. Like... see. Pure Vanilla with the hat is like 40. Oh, wait, I should use the thing at the bottom of the screen so it actually stays the same. Yeah, Pure Vanilla is gonna be like... To be fair, that's bigger than an actual cookie, but it's still small. like this, probably. Hello, SCP. Welcome in. Welcome. I'm drawing comfort characters today. Currently drawing Riku from Kingdom Hearts having a tea party with pure vanilla cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom. So we'll see how this goes. Should we put him like sitting on his knee? Or do we put like a tiny table? I feel bad having him just sit on the floor when the like if they're gonna be having a conversation that the height difference is gonna be intense. We'll do. Excuse me? Have we ever seen what Pure Vanilla's tea set looks like? I feel like we have. Probably in Odyssey? I know I have a reference of what his room looks in Odyssey. Hold on. I have a prepared folder for this situation. Vanilla Kingdom locations. But there's no tea set visible in his room. Oh. I guess we don't know what it looked like. Do therapy because I don't trust my people. Quite counterintuitive, but I'll find a friend who does the job right. I hope that if you need therapy that you grow comfortable with having it at some point. Because I know what it's like being the therapist friend, and it is taxing for that friendship. Let's say that. Welcome in, Benjamin. Welcome. How's it going, gamers? It's going well. Hello, don't let me move on to other things that I see. Nice. Is I the pen of gems? Oh. God, these are some fun introductions you both are coming up with. Having a good day? Well, thank you too. Having a good day so far. Join comfort characters. Nice. Also, I absolutely need to finish the animation that I did before stream today because I want to make it a GIF. think that'd be funny. Definitely not a therapist friend for that if that's the case. Yeah, it's yeah, it's always good for. I feel like it's a necessary, healthy thing in friendships for people to like lean on each other and be able to have deeper conversations. But if someone needs therapy, they should go to therapy. That's my opinion, at least. Yeah. Oh, Bot's awake today. Good morning, Cloudbot. Time to hydrate and have a good stretch if you haven't in a while. I actually forgot to refill my water bottle today, so we'll see how long that lasts before it runs out. Introduction for Yumiko. I remember saying hello there, Yume, of course. It kind of works. It's just funny, with the context of the Japanese meaning. It's not bad though. It's like on theme with the other introductions. Hope that water bottle lasts. Yeah, I hope so. I'm just thinking about this. I'm not actually sure if I've drawn Riku since 2019 on my school laptop during like a break in high school. It was just like, that's too long ago. And the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 was out then, because I remember specifically it was in the hype for Kingdom Hearts 3 and it was coming out, and oh, too long. That's too long. I'd like to know the meaning of that if you don't mind. Yeah, it's just so Yume in Japanese means dream, and ko means child or like younger person. So saying Yume of course, technically it doesn't translate directly to anything. Like it wouldn't make sense if you said that to a Japanese person. I mean, like it wouldn't make sense, but just it basically saying like hello there, dream of children. Like it's just kind of odd. I was thinking calling some, I mean there's some sort of monarch for lesbians. Dreams of childhood, yeah, pretty much. Okay, I need to draw a line here, because I need to make sure I got the line of sight correctly. Just zoom in real close on your face there, Riku. Excuse me. Honestly, not a bad introduction. Yes. Yeah. You have a pretty name. Oh, well, thank you. I picked it because it feels accurate in describing me. Someone who dreams and daydreams a lot, who will probably never let go of my inner child. It just feels very, like, accurately describing. If I were to make a song, Childish Dreams would make a good title. That's true, it's a good song title. I consider making a song now that I'm free from college. We'll see. Ooh, that'd be cool. Always good to make music, especially when it's being cool. Yay! To come back to the main point of the streams yards. Always impressive as always. You're such a comforting art style. Oh. I'm really glad that people like it. I guess it's always such a thing of like most of the time you're always your own worst critic. That sort of thing. But every time anyone says that they like my art style, I'm like, oh yay! Doing the little yippee emote. Yippee! Childish Dreams reminds me of that Toho song, Beloved Tomboyish Girl. I don't think I've heard that one. Now let's see if I can figure out how to draw Riku's hair, because I did struggle with this a lot, I remember. You're doing watching the art process. I'm still trying to decode how you draw fingers and hands, by the way. Yeah, hands are so hard to draw. I don't know what my, I don't know how I would describe my process for drawing hands. I guess I kind of, if I were to describe how I visualize it internally, I kind of start, I picture it like, you know, one of those, like, drawing reference hands, or like ball jointed doll kind of puppet hands. I pretty much always start there mentally, because it's a lot easier to picture when, especially when it comes to like perspective stuff, like do a quick trial hand, like okay, there go all the fingers, and they'll get bigger with perspective, and do the lines in between, and the fingertip is always like yeah, I picture it like a doll. I think that kind of, personally for me, kind of comes because I've been fascinated with dolls all my life. So I have, when it comes to like picturing skeletal structures, I have a lot easier of a time doing that when it comes to like if I picture a humanoid doll, I have a way easier time picturing what it's gonna look like. It does always look worse when I erase the lines in between. That's a part of the process I'm still working on, because there's gonna be like, on a human, there's gonna be like ligaments and what is that what it's called? Like, or is it the technically bones? Like in the hand like this? I struggle with that part. But like you get the knuckles. And yeah, I guess the nails help a little bit. But it's always like this ended up terribly, but I think the process to get there makes sense. I just haven't really figured out how to get it to render well. Yeah. Does that make sense? I hope I explained it okay. I personally, honestly, when it comes to even full humanoid bodies, my mind kind of thinks in the logic of doll body. Because it makes a lot more sense to my way of thinking. Probably because I have looked at a lot of dolls throughout my life. And like I used to use my my Monster High dolls for anatomy practice when I was a lot younger. Yeah. Kind of a side rant there, but I hope it was interesting or helpful in some way. It's always nice to hear you're doing a good job. It's important, so I do mean that. Oh, thank you. I tried drawing fingers and hands once, never again. They look like my tangled earphones and leaving them in my pocket. Yeah, it's a lot easier with like cartoon hands because you don't really have to think about the bones as much. It's interesting. Oh my gosh, they drew a hand. It's a hand. Yeah. Sense. Also learned something new. You love dolls? Yeah, I love dolls. I've been thinking about, like, for the past 4 years, I want to make a fully, like, 3D printed, ball-jointed doll of Sun and Moon at some point. And the temptation to make it life-sized is ridiculous, but I can't let it go. I was gifted, a couple years ago, a 3D printed doll by my uncle who likes 3D printing stuff, and he wanted, I think he got a new printer and he wanted to try printing something that he doesn't usually, So he asked me like, hey, is there anything 3D printed thing that you would want to test, like that you would want, and it doesn't really matter if it messes up, but it's just because I want to try printing stuff. And I was like, can I has a doll, please? And so he printed me a doll, and it's been sitting on my shelf for the past couple of years. And I was gonna make it a wig and paint it and everything. But I couldn't figure out how to paint it without having it, like, the paint chip off near the joints. So I didn't end up doing that, and it's like a gray kind of color. And then I realized earlier this year, I now have a comfort character that fits perfectly for this kind of doll. So I now have that doll sitting on a shelf in my room. It doesn't have a wig yet, but I did make it the black kimono. And my sister finds it so creepy. But I do have a Mr. Crawling doll sitting in my room now because of that. And I can't wait until it has the wig and I gotta paint the face, like the redness. But I love it. I don't care that it's creepy. It's my room anyway. I can collect creepy dolls if I want to. A doll technique is interesting. Yeah, I think like any sort of shortcuts that you can make based on your own interests and like what makes it easier for you is a good route to take. Like not really as a crutch, but as like kind of like if you're walking on a staircase and the staircase is the art process and you know you have to reach the top of the staircase but it's really hard, if you use your interests as the railings on the side, it helps a lot. Can I has a doll, please? Yeah. That was pretty much me. It's terrifying. Amazing. Yeah, no, it's great. I won't deny that it looks scary, especially with like the half-finished process, because it doesn't have any eyes yet, so it's kind of like, it's just like open eye holes and no wig with the kimono. And I made the kimono kind of broken as it's supposed to be in game, so it makes it even more scary. But I like it. I can imagine getting jump scared every night I take a glance at that doll's way. Yeah. Yeah. Anytime I leave my door open to my room and she walks past, every once in a while when she's like, after she's walked past, she'll just like look in and be like, hey, your doll's really creepy, you know, right? And I'm like, yep, thanks for noticing. Poetic? I guess so. I think in analogies a lot. It helps me make sense of the world. But yeah, any interests that you have that can help with the learning process, you use them as a railing but not a crutch. It always ends up, at least in my experience, it nearly always ends up as like a helpful tool. I'm thinking after I finish that doll, I'm gonna post a picture on Tumblr to the Homicipher like community post thingy. I've seen people in there make like little felt dolls of Mr. Crawling, and those look really cute. A medium can take you places your brain won't even think of going, yeah. It's a great analogy. I'm glad you have that minds over you. They help you understand the world. Yeah, it's not always that, like, that specific one, but just, like, in general. I don't know, analogies are helpful. I think, at least. I need a mirror to draw this mouth. This is like too smiley. There we go, that's better. I thought about doing another like drawing cookies fast stream today because I thought it would be helpful for my voice if I got to speak a little less. But then I got too excited for comfort characters, but I really want to do another drawing cookies fast stream at some point because I really had a lot of fun with that. Professor I would attend your Zoom class to learn much more. I don't feel quite qualified to teach a class, nor am I good at speaking in like a, I guess more of a professional fashion, but I'm glad to hear that. Hello, Matt Pride. I'm in Alpha's for Undertale because she's kidding Matt Pride. Support Matt Pride LGBTQ plus. Everyone else deserves acceptance. Hey, agreed. Hello, Sheriff Pumpkin. Welcome in. Welcome. Everyone deserves acceptance. Yeah. Everyone needs love and acceptance in their life in some form. And every single person in existence deserves it. Don't know what my pride is, but multiple artist projects are big. Hey. Is that what it stands for in this context? I'm also not entirely sure. I can get the other half of this hand right. Am I able to put my hand in that position? Not really. Not really. I'm not really able to put it in that position and see it from this perspective. So that'd be a difficult task. We're just gonna have to roll with it and guess. I'm just gonna take this hand and put it on a separate layer. I do kind of miss the, just the general Kingdom Hearts aesthetic of, I guess Final Fantasy too, but especially Kingdom Hearts, like, the fashion aesthetic of too many belts and zippers. It's a lot of fun, both to dress and draw. That sort of clothing. In that sort of clothing. Though I will say it does make a lot of noise when you dress like that in real life. Something about the word map just gave me more flashbacks, and I can't tell if that's a new thing or something familiar. Huh. I don't know the, I don't recognize the correlation, but I'm sure there have been many multiple artist projects that have... I imagine, like, with any sort of collaboration like that, it's probably pretty common that people have differing opinions, or that the drama happens or something like that. Hello, Kaylin. Welcome in, welcome. Also, I teach good if you get your point across as clear as possible. Yeah, I feel like I'm not good at explaining things, but I do try my best. I've been told that I'm good at explaining, but I don't feel good at explaining, and I think it's because I've been, like, even when I have spent a lot of time in my life, like, trying to explain things very detailed, I feel like I have often still not gotten my point across. But, so I can't really tell if I'm good or bad at explaining things. Just, yeah. Multiple animator stuff. It's the acronym that bugs me. Ah, I see. Yeah, I didn't learn what it stood for until quite late. Because I'm just like afraid of Googling things. I don't really have any like emotional correlation to the word or the acronym. Someone should explain how good you are at explaining. I would love to hear that explanation, because I have no idea if I'm good at explaining or not. A lot of like differing experience in whether or not people think I'm good at it. I think I might not do too much detail on the shoes. I do not feel like drawing shoes today. I'll just do like, there's a belt there. And some lace-up details. We might just leave it at that for today. So we can move on to drawing pure vanilla. It's actually been really refreshing about drawing Cookie Run characters, because I've been into Genshin and Kingdom Hearts and lots of like anime kind of themed stuff, and the character designs for those are always really complicated. So like getting really into Cookie Run and having, by comparison, a lot simpler designs have been kind of like a break from complicated character designs. It's been nice. I could explain stuff, but I tend to do it better through text. In IRL convo, I just keep saying a mix of words that sounds right until it doesn't. Yeah. It's interesting how that's so different for people. Because for me, like, I need to explain things through a visual thing, or like I guess that's why I use analogies so much, because words don't really make sense to my brain, so I need to look at something visually, even just in my head. Like, I need something to look at, or I need a conceptual thing that I can like draw a mind map of in my brain. Because when I'm just looking at words, they make no sense. Or hearing words is even worse. with the auditory processing. Thank goodness that most things have subtitles these days. Is it checkered on the inside of the jacket too? Oh, we don't get to see that. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say it is then. Okay. I think Riku is pretty much finished. Okay, let's zoom out the reference over to pure vanilla. There we are. Oh yeah, I added a small reference for his eyes as well, because I kept... It's gonna sound really... I kept... Anytime I had to draw his eye colors, at first I went blank and just like, oh, I don't have that in my reference, dang it. And then I would think about the contacts that I used for my cosplay of him in Infinity Nikki, and that's how I would remember which eye was which color. That feels like such a silly way to remember it, so I was like, no, I'm putting a reference of his eyes in here in the official reference now. I think I'm almost done, yippee. Just need to do a side profile for the hat, another bust to show the hair. My rep sheet is read. Wow. I have so many rep sheets I need to do as well. Oh, would that be a fun stream? Would it be fun to make rep sheets on stream for like my OCs? I don't know if it would. I do find it fun to draw reference sheets though. But yeah, I gotta make them too for mine, for my characters. I'm glad yours is going well. You're doing great, great. I do like how Riku's turning out. I was kind of nervous because I haven't drawn him in a long time, but I do like how, like, it looks like him, and that's pretty much all I could ask. And now it's time for pure vanilla. I was thinking about this, like, for a while now actually, but like, there's so many fan animations for Shadow Vanilla content, right? And I really want to animate some parts from the Beasties Chapter 7 and 8 Cookie Run story. Yeah, mostly because I want to see it animated. If someone else had animated it, I probably wouldn't feel the need to as badly. But I keep thinking about it, and I'm like, why has nobody else done this yet? Why has nobody tried to, like, animate, or at least that I've seen? Like, I haven't seen any single animation or animatic that is not like a summarizing music video. Like, there's plenty of those. But there's no, like, oh, I recorded this part of the scene, like the cutscene with the in-game voice acting and the in-game music, and just animated how I think it would be if it was like an animated show. As far as I've seen, nobody's done that. I'm like, why? Why has nobody done that? Because now I gotta do that, and I will, but genuinely, why has nobody else done that yet? When everyone keeps asking for an animated show, you know? I did the thing again where I'm drawing Awakened Pure Vanilla in his normal outfit. I keep doing that every single time I go to draw him. I just draw Awakened Pure Vanilla, but not in Awakened Pure Vanilla's outfit. I want to say I drew so much since I first got my drawing tablet, and it got so beaten up. It got grinded off its size. It's a miracle my tablet is scratchless. Yeah, that's an achievement. Yeah. He's looking at my pen and it being like, yeah. My tablet does unfortunately have some scratches because I keep drawing the same kind of shapes for my sketches in the same place. So like I have a series of circles for all the head sketches I've drawn over the years. Just in the center of my tablet. I'm pretty sure I have like a small crack somewhere in the screen as well. I'm not sure where it is, but like every once in a while I spot it and I'm just like, oh yeah. I don't even know how it happened. It's there somewhere. I only see it sometimes. I do dread the day where my tablet breaks. That I can feel it approaching. It's going to happen. Dang, sounds like your tablet is a whole war veteran. 07, yeah, it has been doing its best for the past 10 years now. I'm actually super glad that it's lasted this long, because I remember when I got it, I was so scared that I was gonna break it or that it was gonna not last me very long for whatever reason. And at this point I'm like, I've emotionally prepared myself for when it's gonna break, because I know it's gonna happen. But like, it has done its duty so well for the entire time that I've had it. Like, whenever it decides to give out, it has done its duty well, you know? Thank you, Drawing Tablet, for letting me make all of my digital projects for the last 10 years, and hopefully for a little bit longer. Okay, I'm gonna need to make this hat bigger. He might not be exactly to scale anymore. But that's okay. If my laptop still stands strong since 2009, I'm sure it's possible. Even more possible if you knew a thing or two about electronics and Frankenstein stuff. I I guess at that point when it does eventually break, because I'm kind of scared of messing with it, but I do have relatives who know electronic stuff. Mostly my problem that, like, how I can tell that it's gonna be breaking soon is, mostly the cable. Because it, like, it keeps disconnecting every once in a while, and it, what do you call that in English? Where it, like, you have to hold the cable at a specific angle for it to connect? Whatever you call that in English. In Swedish it's called glapp. But I don't know the English word, but yeah. So probably when it breaks, if I can figure out a way to get the cable, give the cable some help, it could probably last a bit longer. It also doesn't help that I my cat likes biting the like, you know that sometimes cables have like little blocks on them, and it's like I don't know, changes power or something, whatever it's called. The little block on the cable, my cat thinks that's a wonderful chewing toy. Unfortunately. And anytime I see her chewing on it, I do stop her in time. Otherwise it probably would have broken already by now, but it's not a good sign that she likes to chew on it, you know? And even that happens so much, yeah, it's annoying. There's no word for it in English. As far as I know, closest word is support? The adapter? No, like, well, I guess maybe it's like a USB like this, right? That goes into your computer, and then it has the cable going out, and then there's like a little circular block like this, like right after the thing, and after the USB entrance, and then it just like keeps going. And then this thing right here, my cat really likes chewing on. I don't think I've ever drawn her on stream, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe we should draw my cat someday. This is what she looks like. And she's like, ooh, cable. Yep. I don't know why that exists. I can imagine if it exists to have more components to make charging faster, but either way, torn cable works as good as a water with a broken pipe. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad that I've managed to catch her in the act so far. I'm hoping that my tablet will last me a little bit longer. But like at this point, it's not a debatable thing of like, oh, should I get another one? You know. Because to be fair, I have been using it like almost every single day for those 10 years, so very worth it. Just think of electricity as water, but in hyperspeed, and it explodes when there's a time and they don't know where to go. Okay. Whenever it does break, I'll have to figure out a way to work around it until I can hopefully make it work a bit longer. But otherwise, hello, me dolphin. Welcome in. Hi, just lurking today, sadly. Huh? No worries. Thank you for lurking. I hope that you're having a good day so far. We're drawing comfort characters today. Currently drawing Riku from Kingdom Hearts having a tea party with pure vanilla cookie, because I feel like they both need it. That'd be a cozy time. But yeah, welcome in. I feel like we should start thinking about who we're gonna draw next as well. Actually drinking tea right now, funnily enough. Aw. Getting ready for bed. I should draw my comfort characters more often. Aw. Yeah, comfort characters are the best. Also, that sounds really cozy. I finished my breakfast tea already, but I gotta make some more after stream. Drop purple link? Do you mean Ravio? Because I only got 3 links on here. Or, no, actually, we got new link. New link acquired. I gotta update my thought process about it. We got 4 links on here now. Do you mean Shadow Link? And draw Shadow Link. New link, I mean, yay, Shadow Link. We shall draw Shadow Link then. Here we finish Pure Vanilla. I still haven't finished my my Four Swords animatic. I started that like 2 years ago at this point. And I still want to finish it. But I still got quite a bit left. Speaking of tea, I'm so gonna do chamomile runs to fix my toxic sleep schedule. I hope that it helps. I need to go buy tea soon. I ran out of Earl Grey tea, and that's like my favorite tea to have for breakfast. I go to the tea store to buy tea. Last thing before I go full lurk, some new cover characters I acquired recently are Hina and Kuharu from Blue Archive, plus Iroha and Kaguya from Cosmic Princess Kaguya. I've not seen either of those media, but it sounds cool. New comfort characters are always a fun time. Welcome in, fanboys. So thank you that you like it so far. We just doodling some comfort characters. Let's see. Let's redo this color for Riku. Oh, I did forget the other glove. I just realized. Whoops. We'll drive fast. Blue Archive is a gacha game, and Cosmic Princess Kaguya is an anime movie that came out a few months ago. Mind watching? Ooh. There's a different anime movie, right? Called Princess Kaguya. I think that's a Ghibli one? I'm not entirely sure, but it sounds familiar. This side isn't as cleaned up as the other side, but I think we'll leave it here. Okay. There we go. And it is Shadow Link time. There he is. I might do my kind of like an in-between between my Linked Universe design of him and like Canon Four Swords design. I love the song Unwelcome School from Blue Archive. It's the only thing I know. It's time to hydrate. Remember to drink some water and have a good stretch if you haven't in a while. Oh yeah. Empty water bottle. I mean, like, I guess it's good. At least I've been drinking water, but I do gotta go refill it soon. Tailor Princess Kaguya, yeah. Yes, it is Ghibli. They're adapting the same tale, but Cosmic Princess Kaguya is like a modern day version with its own cast of characters. Oh, I see. Those are always a lot of fun. On the topic of adaptations, that reminded me too. We're getting an epic movie. I have no idea when it's coming out, but it's really exciting. They're making a movie of Epic the Musical, and we're gonna get an Epic the Musical movie, and it's gonna be great. Yay! We are, yeah. It was announced. It's I forget what director was working on it, but Jorge posted a short on his YouTube channel, saying like, oh, it's been picked up by a director, and it's gonna be like properly made, and that's really exciting. If you want to know more details, I'd recommend like going to look up who's making it and stuff. But it is announced that it will happen, which is so exciting, and I can't wait to watch it when it comes out. Even if it's like several years from now. Hello, Bob. Welcome in. I'm happy I never expected the heavens to produce such peak. Exactly. I really hope. I really hope. I kind of hope that they get like some of the people who have been really involved in the animatic space on YouTube. That they get some of those people involved in the process, because that would be fun. Even if it's just for storyboard. I don't know, is it gonna— I have no idea if it's gonna be animated or live action, actually. It's probably bigger chance it's gonna be live action, but still. Either way, it's gonna be really cool. Jerry Bruckheimer, it seems. So it's gonna be animated too. Yes, animated. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope they get some of the like animators in the epic like YouTube space involved. Like, imagine Gigi gets to be part of storyboarding team or something. That'd be so cool. Should we draw, if we have time after this one, should we draw polities? find it crazy, honestly. I struggled drawing OC Ray for a month to get his rep sheet done. And now this piece of my girl boss OC took me a week with exams going on. Me happy. Aww. Yeah, that's really cool. Improvement. Progress. I hope it was fun too. It's always fun to see that sort of like to see your improvement visually in front of you, and like to have a measurement for it that you can see clearly, you know? It's always really cool. I love that his hood is like not just static. Like his hood is really just like living its own life. He's just like a swirly shadow. Like a literal shadow, as opposed to the several people named Shadow. I just think it's so cool. Did you go to art school or no? Technically no. I went to a high school that had like a focus on visual media. So we did like it was all the normal high school subjects. But we also had like one extra class in like visual storytelling, and one extra class in like photography, and one extra class in like graphic design, that sort of thing. So I can't say that I by technicality went to art school, but we did have like a visual media kind of focus thing. Yeah. To know where one has begun is important to share with others personally. Everyone idolizes people and wishes they could become them. In reality, the journey and the effort that made them cool. Yeah, that's such a good way to put it. Sharing your skill journeys and your process, like one of the most important things for inspiring other people. Is it has its own life. Eyes emoji on Minish Cap. This is, I mean, this is technically... Oh, that would be so cool. Wait, hold on. I know this isn't, like, canon in Zelda lore, but in Linked Universe specifically, Minish Cap Link and Four Swords Link is the same Link, and they're both... So, and he's 4 in Linked Universe. Imagine if Shadow from Four Swords manifested in this way as like a byproduct of him having oh, what's his name? I'm blanking on his name right now, but the cap in Minish Cap, he's so used to having an alive cap that Shadow manifested in this way after pulling the Four Sword. Wouldn't that be so cool? Like, just like life experience. Aslo, that's the name. He just like really misses Aslo, so his shadow manifested a cap that is alive as a byproduct of that kind of like. Oh, I like that head. I'm putting that in my headcanons now. I'm putting that in my headcanons. I haven't touched my Zelda, like AU and headcanons folder in a long time. I would love that personally. Yeah, me too. He just really misses Aslo. I read through for the first time all of the Minish Cap manga not that long ago, and genuinely the way they had to say goodbye was so sad. It was like, I don't remember how it goes in the game, but like I wasn't expecting them to have like a heartfelt goodbye. But it really was like thinking like, but what if I'm lonely without you, kind of thing. And so it's just like, I got stuff to go back to. I am no longer a hat. Yeah. I love Four Swords and like Minish Cap stuff. All of the things that connect Four from Linked Universe, basically. There's a good reason that Four himself is also on this reference sheet. I follow someone on Tumblr who does really good for art and writing and headcanons and like little comics. What's their name? They were on my feed literally yesterday. Something Wish. If they're on my home feed right now, I need to read their name out loud. If anyone else likes Four and doesn't follow them, please go check them out. The following. Yeah, Wish You'd Well on Tumblr does so much good Four stuff. Art and comic. There's a lot of angst, but there's so many good headcanons, and they draw Dottie a lot too. It is wonderful. It's great. Sorry about the detour. I said it, I know I said sticking to cell shading with ref sheets, but I want to make the halo glow as an exception. Not all rules are meant to be followed sometimes. Yeah. There are no set in stone rules when it comes to any kind of creative medium. You do your rep sheets however you want. I want to give him the sword that he has at some point. I don't know if I have a reference for that. Just real close blurry zoom in. Maybe not. Maybe, yeah. I don't want to go look for a reference for that. Whenever I hear this song, I always think of Minecraft for some reason. It is really similar to one of the Minecraft songs. Let's see, what song is this actually? Oh, we're past the point where they'll tell us. This? Nope. It is Spirit from Old RuneScape. Huh. I've chosen a real difficult angle here for myself. Hello, just once in zeros. Welcome in. Welcome. We're in here making some comfort character art today. Currently drawing a Shadow Link from Four Swords. Four Swords manga specifically, I guess. Yeah, welcome in. You're having a good day? Hello, Rapture. Welcome, welcome. Oh, the nails darkly slaying. Yeah. I'm glad you like them too. It's one of those things that I don't know. I like drawing characters with long nails. It's just fun. It just makes me think of too, like I was absolute last time we drew Burial. I was absolutely convinced that he had claws. And then we looked at the reference and was like, no, he doesn't. I was so sure with like with the demonic look and the big wings and like lion tail. Like it makes sense that he would have claws, but yeah. I just decided to draw them on him anyway. Because it felt right. Yeah, sounds about right. Sharp nails ooze with flair and personality. Yeah, exactly. It's just a lot of fun. No claws? No, that's a surprise. Yeah, exactly. Like, let's zoom out here for a moment. Like, look at this guy. Is it like demonic look, floating head, giant like raw Swedish and English, my bad. I just mixed an English word with a Swedish word and tried to make it make sense. Crow. Like the crow-esque giant wings, lion tail, demonic gesture vibes. And you're telling me this guy doesn't have claws? What do you mean? like nah, in my headcanon he does. Yep. Zoom back over to Link over here. Oh, but he does in this art. They're purple though, they're not black. But still. Also the gosh darn pose they chose. I'm pretty sure that's like an official poster. I don't think that's on the manga cover, but still, like the pose they chose for this. My gosh. But yeah, but in the manga he doesn't. Like in most of the panels. Nah. It's my drawing, it's my headcanon. Maybe he has retractable claws like a cat? Oh. That'd be good. That would also like kinda make sense. Like he likes to surprise people. He likes to jump scare people. It would actually make sense for his character if he did. My emo boy slaying, heck yeah. Yeah. I remember my friend mentioning the pose as being silly. For Four Swords specifically, I'm just thinking about like the shipping fandom. Like they're let's not get too deep into this because people have strong opinions on this, but like when they put stuff like this in the official art, where's my work in progress Four Swords animatic? I have all my references in there. Here we are. Slight spoilers for this one scene. Where's my references? Here we are. Like, I'm not surprised that we ended up with a giant part of the fandom shipping these two, even though they're both length. Like, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I forgot how chaotic my references were in this. Yeah, that's enough. But yeah, the pose choice is certainly something. Do we have time? Questionable. We have time. Who was it I said we were gonna do next? I feel like I said someone and I've forgotten what I said. If we don't have time to do a whole another one, I might just do some colors for this. The shippers have tasted blood in the water. Yeah, they really like put the bait out in a very obvious spot. We can call it that. Let's do the colors for Claire actually first, since we don't really have time to do a full like a whole other drawing. We'll do some colors and some maybe some shading if we have time. I might have to... Did I not put... I sure didn't. There is, like, a separate style in Tales of Arcadia that they use for the concept art, where it's 2D. I think I should probably put that in the reference sheet as well some other time for color reference, because it's a lot easier to see what colors everyone is supposed to have in those drawings. Like a cardboard box held up with a stick. Yeah. Yeah. It really is at that level, huh? Thinking about when her eyes are purple. And it looks really cool. But we only get to see it like once a season, maybe. For dramatic effect. I hear the power of the grape flavored eyes. It really is. Yeah. It's so cool though. They're all like purple and glowy, and they like swirl kind of sometimes. It's really cool looking. I wish the fandom for Tales of Arcadia was more active still, because it kind of quieted down, especially with kind of went down and like downhill with time, the activeness of it. But then I think especially after Wizards, because people were really hyped for the movie, and then the movie came out and people didn't like it, and then the fandom just kind of gave up, it feels like. Just thinking about like character development for characters who are not the main cast. Like, everyone's talking about the development of the main cast, and meanwhile me over here just like, Eli gained confidence and made friends with people who didn't get along with, and it's just like, the character development of Eli, honestly. I definitely need to put the concept art in the reference sheet, because I can't see what color these hair clips are. Also, it's really hard to move the camera around when the reference is such a big canvas. B. I'm not actually sure what her shirt is supposed to say. Like the entirety of the word, I'm not sure. I guess I'll just put the letters we can see in there. Welcome back, Grave. Welcome. Some steamed fish for dinner. Sounds nice. I hope that it was tasty. Seeing Riku with a teacup gives me an idea of a tea joke. Nice. That also kind of reminds me of the tea party in Dream Drop Distance. I hope after the cutscene ended that they went back to having a tea party so Riku could actually participate. He's kind of missing out on tea and snacks. Is that the color that the shoulder details are? I feel like they're more vibrant. Yeah, they're way more vibrant. I think I'll do the checkerboard pattern at a different time. I kind of just want to keep going for now. Oh, actually, maybe I'll make the teacup his eye color instead. Yeah, that'll match a little nicer. Yeah, that's better. Back to pure vanilla. Discoloring in my OC eventually. On my website, I'll make an OC data. Oh yes, food cooler. I still haven't decided if I should make a Toy House account. I see your intro. Sorry, it's so late in the stream, I do not have the energy to read all of that out loud. Sino would approve. Sino would approve of your joke. We're just in time to answer. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I don't know why I always feel like I have to stream 3 hours. I think you could probably tell, like, I'm out of energy. But for some reason, if I don't stream, like, if I don't do the full 3 hours, for some reason I feel bad about it. I know I shouldn't, but... And now we're at pretty much 3 hours, so... But we have been running on fumes for the past, like... almost hour, probably. I think we'll have to save rendering Shadow for another time. You're at the red on your necklace. Makes sense where your stuff faster than usual. Yeah. I'm doing a lot. Yeah, it's not more than we do during most streams, but I have been the low energy. Like, I feel like I've had a debuff on my energy battery for the past couple weeks. I'm not really sure why, but like even when it's fully charged, it's still lower than it should be. You know, kind of like that. But I did have a good time today. Thank you for being here and hanging out. Sorry, it's been kind of quiet for the past hour or so. I hope it was still a good time watching the art. Yeah, please rest well and take care. Yeah, thank you. I will do. I'm gonna go refill my water and figure out if I can finish reading that book today. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. It's nice talking to you again. See you next week. Yeah, we'll see you next time. I hope that you all have a really good rest of your day or night, and if anyone is heading to sleep, I hope you have a wonderful sleep. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.